In your waking state of moral standards you have set for yourself, you suddenly feel bad. How can I get such dreams? So let's first understand what are dreams. We go through three states of consciousness: deep sleep, dream state of consciousness, and waking state of consciousness. Waking state of consciousness, body is also awake, the mind is also awake, waking state of consciousness. Then there's a deep sleep state of consciousness. The body is also gone to sleep, the mind is also gone to sleep. In between is this dream state of consciousness where the body has gone to sleep, the mind has not gone to sleep. All of us dream. No, I don't dream. No, not possible. All of us dream. All of us do not recall our dreams. The dreams that are close to immediately when you go to sleep, or I'll put it this way, when you go from waking state, whatever dreams you are getting, or when you are coming back to waking state, whatever dreams you are getting, those dreams you will recall. The dreams that are closer to deep sleep, dreams into deep sleep, you will not be able to recall. Deep sleep into dream, you won't be able to recall. But the dreams that are closer to when I move from waking state of consciousness, where the body is just going to sleep, but the mind is still active. The body is waking up, but the mind is still active. Only those dreams we are able to recall. So for those of you where there is no natural process of waking up, you never come from deep sleep into dream state and then waking state. For those of you where you already woken up by your mother coming and saying, "Yerma, yendru," deep sleep to waking up. So you won't be able to recall your dreams. You'll never be able to recall your dreams. Your dreams are telling you one of the two things. It's either telling you about your recent incomplete cycles, desire entertained, not fulfilled but not too intense. Kuti kuti desires that you have gone through. You have entertained these desires, but in your physical reality you couldn't fulfill them. And now all these are getting fulfilled through your dreams. Your mind is simulating that situation again and making it happen. Sometimes there are these desires in yours where morally, in your waking state of consciousness, you feel it's not right thing to do. As simple as maybe you just thought, should I try one peg? Everybody is saying, oh, ek maar ke dekhenge na. In your waking state of consciousness, something stopped you from doing it and you said you will not do it. Aaj raat ko pee lega. Tonight you will see yourself drink and you will get up and you will feel guilty. Why I am getting bad dreams? You had bad incomplete cycle, it got fulfilled. In your conscious state, you actually desired for an alternative skin, which does not belong to you. How will it be if I can touch her right now? How will it be if I can kiss him right now? And you know that's not yours. In your waking state of consciousness, you are awake enough to say, "Main nahi karega. This is not right." But it's still a desire entertained, not fulfilled. Now tonight in your dream, you will have a lustful dream. You will go through that experience, it's released. Dream is helping you to release, otherwise it will remain an incomplete cycle. If it's an intense incomplete cycle, dreams cannot release it. You have to only fulfill it in life. But when it's not a very intense incomplete cycle, in the dream it will get released. So you wake up in the morning and you recall, in your waking state of moral standards you have set for yourself, you suddenly feel bad. How can I get such dreams? It will happen even in meditation. When you sit in meditation, not necessarily when you're sleeping. I don't know, off late I'm getting wrong thoughts when I'm trying to, because it's the same state. You're transcending your body, but you're still there. You haven't transcended the mind yet. So your mind is still active. So some of those incomplete cycles. So that is why for any one of you who is newly getting initiated to meditate, initially it's a very nightmarish experience for you, because when you start getting a lot of irrelevant, unwanted, unconnected thoughts, sometimes even feeling Why am I getting, this is not me, but why am I getting such thoughts? It's just getting released right now. I use this expression, something that's not supposed to be in you is getting scooped out by the system and getting thrown out. It's okay, it's good for you. But if anybody is going to tell you that your incomplete cycles are getting completed and hence it's getting released, then it cannot be built into an industry. So if I make myself a dream expert and ask you to come and say, and with this predict something about the future, because we all want somebody to predict the future for us. Only people who negatively look at their future, only people who are pessimistic about their future, only people who have this rubbish thinking in their patterns, that what if my tomorrow is not better than my today, will want future to be predicted. It's basically out of your nervousness you are asking this question. I'm thinking something can go wrong in the future. Can you tell me everything will go right? If any one of you is living your life with this absolute faith or positive thinking or self-belief or strength that my tomorrows will be better than today, you are not bothered about anybody predicting. You know your tomorrow is going to be better than today. You know you will make it happen. One, you will make it happen. You should have self-belief. Two, you should have faith that the force that carried me up to this point will carry me through this point. From a time when you could not even coordinate, you didn't even know how to bring your hand. And here you are. You can play. Your handwriting, driving skills, motor skills, painting, knitting, I don't know what all you do. We used to do a lot of things with the hand. Now you do one thing. You will never ask for anybody to predict your future. If you have only this one belief, obviously my future will be better than my past. The glory of a book is in the chapters yet to be read. That is why you read a book. If you ever think that the next chapter in the book is not going to be better than the previous, nobody will read a book. The reason you sit through an entire movie and watch it for 2.5 hours is you believe that it will get better. The reason you watch a sport is that you feel that the best moments might be ahead in the game. The glory of a book is in the chapters yet to be read. With this one belief in each one of you, that my best is ahead of me, you will never want anybody to predict your future. You will smile, even if somebody comes to predict your future, you will smile and then, எனக்கு தெரியும். எவ்வளோ வசதியாக இருக்கும் தெரியாதே தவிர வசதியாக இருக்கும் தெரியும். உங்கள் ஃபியூச்சர் நீங்கள் பார்த்துக்கோ. Take care of your future. I know about my future. If at all like that, it will happen, it will be. I'll come to that. It's because life wants to give me some maturity which I cannot have without that experience. Then you never want anybody to predict. Unless I turn dreams into an opportunity to predict the future, it cannot be built into an industry. Do not become a victim of that. Dreams are either telling you your recent incomplete cycles, and it doesn't want it to remain an incomplete cycle. Good dreams and bad dreams. No, I visualized my father will die, and we were all around his dead body, and I could not accept it. Why am I getting such? What is it telling me? How do you want to process it? That dream is telling you one day your father will die. All fathers will die. Dream is not required for that. Maybe the dream is telling you, if at all you want an interpretation, that you need to give a little more attention and time to your dad. Because this is not a never-ending relationship, it's an ending relationship. Give it a little more focus. I'm not saying it's saying that, but this interpretation is good for me. Rather than processing, is it telling me my father will die? Yeah, every father will die. You don't need a dream for that. You need common sense for that. What is bad? Bad itself is based on a standard I have set for myself. It's fallen on this side. That's why it's bad. Or dreams are telling you another thing. It's reflecting your recent pattern of thinking. This is something you need to look into. It's reflecting to you your recent pattern of thinking. Of late, you have been, Mahatria, I last night dreamt as if my purse was lost and I lost all the money in the purse. What is it telling me? Of late, you have been processing about things that you have done in life which has cost you financial loss. Or you are right now going through a thinking, you want to start something new, but you are a little scared. What if I lose money by starting that initiative? Of late, you have been incurring certain expenses which you are not happy about and it's beginning to bother you. Am I losing money unnecessarily? And all this, so somewhere the undercurrent of your thinking is, why am I losing so much money? And that becomes a dream. You lose your wallet with money and you're searching for, it's somewhere reflecting to you what is, and suddenly my friend said that I won't be a friend and she left me, and you know how I felt? Whole night after that I couldn't sleep because Mahatria, I cannot think of a life without that friend. Somewhere in your waking state of consciousness, of late you have been entertaining thoughts about, what if I lose this relationship? And that is showing up in the dream. It's just reflecting to you that you need a conscious correction to the current pattern of thinking that you are going through. So your dreams are telling you only one of the two things. It's either reflecting the recent pattern of your thinking. And in case, like what you use the word bad dream, in case you're getting bad dreams, somewhere your dream is reflecting to you the current direction of your thinking. What are those three things to improve the quality of a mind? Reduce the quantity of thoughts, improve the quality of thoughts, get the direction of thinking right. And your dream is telling you the direction of your thinking is not right. It's reflecting to you. It's showing you in a dream where you cannot control it. And it's essentially telling you, so in your waking state of consciousness where you can control, start working on the direction. Intercept it with questions. Give it a new direction. Get the direction of your thinking right in your waking state of consciousness, and you will see a shift will come in the quality of your dreams. Or these are the recent desires that you have given up in a conscious state of mind. In your waking state of consciousness, you have entertained a dream, and for whatever reason you felt, it's not for me, or it's not morally right, or it's ethically not right, or right now I cannot focus on that, right now it cannot be my priority, later, somewhere you have recently entertained a dream, but you are not ready to go ahead and fulfill it, you have dropped it. A non-intense incomplete cycle is getting fulfilled through your dream so that you don't have to carry that incomplete cycle, which is actually good for you. It's getting released. Something that need not be a part of you is getting scooped and getting thrown out. Life is helping you. Otherwise, it will continue to keep burning inside in your subconscious as an incomplete cycle. Most important thing is this. Either way, it's giving you a message, that's all. You don't need an expert to analyze this. It's giving you a message. Your recent incomplete cycles or your recent direction in your thinking. It's just giving you a message so that you can look into it, make the necessary correction and move on.